Littlest Pet Shop, back-to-back premieres, next, only on Discovery Family. Let's go!
Now back to Discovery Family.
Yeah, we're out of time. We might be erasing the lab. Sorry for being late. We're your rappers.
Come on, Cody.
We're not really late. We just kind of have
Whoa,
to stop
that
recording.
strange yellow orb in the sky. What is that?
All right. So it's been a little while since we've seen the sun.
A little while? We've been in that library for 3 straight days.
Yes,
What about
but they were
Discord?
3 very productive days.
So, like, the episode's
Even if
asking the
you
question.
did take that 2-hour claw massage break.
That's a weird place
Hey,
for the
you promised a
credits.
claw
They don't
massage?
usually do
I'm
that.
getting a claw massage.
It's not like we missed anything.
Gosh, she's racing in nerd.
Hello, Twilight. Hi, Spike. Hi, Rainbow Dash. Good to see you, Discord.
He's never on all
Did you
fours.
rehearse before you found us?
What makes you think we practiced? Come on, Rainbow Dash. What's going on here?
Sorry, me and Discord are just messing around. Like we do.
Since when?
Oh, Twilight, we've simply had a momentous time together these past 3 days. You could say it was hysterical.
Sneaky snake.
Just snaking around.
Good one, Discord.
He shed.
It is?
Kind of an inside joke from this weekend. You wouldn't really get it unless you were there.
Oh, okay.
Cool, well, catch you later, Twilight.
Catch you later, Twilight.
Oh, who was that? I hope that was just...
John DeLance
How
is really
strange,
good at
right?
doing that.
Since when have Rainbow
hope that's
Dash
just
and
the way he
Discord had
talks.
inside jokes?
Since sometime in the last 3 days, I guess.
Hey, no pony made you join me on my book sortation.
I'm joking, I'm joking.
My liege.
Rarity?
Twilight, you've returned from your book sorting sabbatical. All that organizing has done wonders for your complexion.
Thanks. It was very relaxing. And we were able to clear a shelf for those old-fashioned books you wanted to donate.
They're not old, darling. They're vintage, and they're over there. I've even included my favorites by former Cancelot designer to the stars, Rococo
I've never heard
Guru.
anyone say it.
Oh, I love her.
Did we say that about
In my-
people?
Not old,
Both.
vintage.
Twilight? This makes twice I'm seeing you in one day. Aren't I lucky?
Weren't you just with...
Hi, Twilight. Hi, Spike. How was your book sortation?
It was good.
So was
Orange,
Discord
you
just
glad
like the
you
new
did it?
Twilight
You're a card. Oh, please. You make me blush.
You do seem to be turning a shade of orange.
Okay.
You feel
Oh,
her.
sorry, darling. You see, we were at Sweet Apple Acres, and, how to explain?
Well, let me try and paint her a picture, dearest.
Dearest.
You see, we were all
Oh my
at
God, it's
Sweet
Bob,
Apple Acres,
Bob Ross.
and I ended up turning the trees into the most... Oh, am I kidding? I simply can't do it justice. You really had to be there.
We would have invited you to come along too, but we didn't want to interrupt your organizing. We know how
We
important
just
it
feel
is
like
to
the
you.
best guy.
And
to
I'm
be at
sure
a
it
house.
was
so weird,
much more important than the fun that we had.
I appreciate that. Speaking of books, I should get these on the shelves.
It's their version of Jamie.
Rainbow Dash bonding with Discord. Rarity finding
Apples
something
and
he did genuinely funny. Must have been some weekend.
Some pony's sorry she missed it?
Of course not. What's got you two in hysterics?
Oh, we were just reminiscing about the best weekend ever.
He's everything.
He's everywhere today, isn't he?
Oh, now where was I? Ah, yes, we had just finished our soup. And then Applejack said, peanut butter hoof? Yuck, not even with jelly.
That impression.
I don't get it.
It was hilarious. I wish we'd taken a picture for you.
Oh, well, this should do.
I guess that's funny.
Well,
A bunch
seems
of
this has
million
become quite
characters
the
just dancing in a circle.
tricky situation.
Oh, shucks, Twilight. We haven't even asked how your weekend went.
It was fine.
And yet you look so glum. Does some pony need a huggy wuggy?
I am not glum. I'm glad. I'm glad you all had such a good time together. Having inside jokes can really create a lasting bond between friends.
I'm just sorry that all this bonding happened while you were holed up
say
in
it.
your castle.
Oh,
Say it,
don't
don't
you worry
spray it.
about Twilight. Bet you were in hog heaven
don't say it at
organizing
all.
all them books.
Spray it.
Again.
I'm sure I had just as much fun as the rest of you.
I mean, there's also anal canal, but that's
I
funny
can't
to
believe
anyone.
I missed out on all that bonding.
Narwhal.
I knew it. You are jealous.
Spike, I am the princess of friendship. I don't
the
get
episode where we
jealous.
just bring up all
I'm
of
sorry
our
I missed
inside
out
jokes.
because sharing that experience would have helped me with
We'll
my
think they're
princess of
funny,
friendship
but no one will
duties.
get 'em.
No.
So they're actually not.
Come again?
If our friends could enjoy 3 full days with Discord that much,
Number
it
3.
must
I
have something
just
to
feel
do with
like
the specific
explaining
things
it.
they did
He
together.
tried to read the words
If we could
narwhal
find out
bacon,
what those things
and
were, it could be
he,
a real
like,
breakthrough in the
couldn't read it
science
for
of
some
friendship.
reason, so it came out like
I guess so.
narwhal
I know
pecan.
so. You thought our book sortation was
I
fun?
thought about it for a
This
second.
is
I was
gonna
like,
be
but
even
bacon.
better.
Because it was cut off. So it looked like the word was cut off too.
Yeah, I was gonna mute that. And then there's also anal canal. Because we're playing Counter-Strike and it was late at night and like one of our other friends couldn't read the chat or something and he thought he fixed it. So he asked someone to type and Buddy typed anal canal. And because canal is just anal with a C at the beginning. So I read it as anal canal. And I made him think that he misspelled it. And then we just found out that I was stupid. Yeah, it happens. Okay, so let's see. What else can we go ahead and look at?
Well, if we were here last week, we would be watching NVS versus Fnatic.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a week old.
Are there any games on? Let's see.
I is a science. And throw. Not even once.
The fuck is that face?
Oh. Who's the silly
I don't
pony?
feel like reading that.
Who's the silly pony? You. Who is you? Is Applejack.
Okay, a salmon pony.
That's horrifying.
I don't like vor. I'm not okay with this.
She
Let's
came.
see. Oh, Titan versus Navi. So,
Navi
Rip Titan. Oh wow, they're actually winning.
by 1 point.
Yeah,
It's train.
yeah.
Who's playing?
Titan and Navi.
No, I mean like players.
I don't know. I can't.
Full screen.
I mean, I can. Let's go ahead. This is some very very important stuff.
Ooh, Nicholas fell.
Oh, Flamey got fucked.
Got 2 kills though.
Flamey got fingered. So for anyone who just doesn't care about Counter-Strike, you're wrong.
Is Guardian still alive? Yeah. So Smith's, but Guardian's better. Come on, Guardian.
Yeah.
With the pink DD pat, let's go. Be the man you wanna be. Be the pony you wanna be. Oh!
Oh,
Oh, they're just like, fuck it.
yeah.
Can't do it.
Don't have time.
It's a nice Doppler.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh. I think it's going to be done next. Anyways, Titan is at 14. Now he's at 12.
And that guy had the need to just kind of look at us as if we smelled bad. That guy in the back.
Yeah.
Team captains are always just like, oh, I'm just...
And he's like, me. I don't want to make ham.
Gotta make me some ham.
Gotta make me some ham is another inside joke.
Thank you for
It's
coming.
not- doesn't
I
have
wouldn't
to
have
be
asked you here if it wasn't important.
I love important.
I want to know how these
Come on,
funny
not
moments you shared came to
that
pass. I can use this data to help advance friendships all over Equestria.
Well, I like the sound of that.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Let's start with the snake.
I don't know if I can get it out. It's too
Don't go.
funny.
Oh, but we must. It's for the greater good. It started when we were helping Granny Smith with her garden.
I reckon you mean my sister Apple Bloom.
All you apples look the same. And then Rainbow Dash saw a snake.
I think it was a garden hose.
It was a hose snake. Super deadly.
I recall it being a large stick that looked like a hose that in turn did in fact resemble a snake.
Point is, we galloped away, and it chased after us.
The hose? A snake? A stick?
A snake.
A hose.
A stick.
We literally trotted for our lives. Isn't that
What
hilarious?
is going on?
I guess you had to be
Why
there.
is everyone so stupid?
I do need to be there.
They can't tell the
But you
difference
weren't.
between a hose, a
And
snake,
it's
and a
already
stick.
happened.
Sounds like the setup for
Are
a
you
joke,
suggesting
actually.
time travel?
Absolutely
Morty.
not. Time
Morty,
travel
Morty.
is not something
Gotta-
to be
gotta
messed
go back in
with.
time,
We
Marty.
simply need to recreate everything that led to these jokes.
Oh, what a brilliant
Fucking
idea.
burp.
Shall we begin with the lunch date that kicked off the glorious weekend you missed out on?
Are you sure it was this table?
Yep,
Does
that
it really
too
matter?
looks like
When it
it'd
comes
be,
to science,
really annoying to
everything
have.
matters. One
Yeah,
change to the
because it wouldn't be
equation
able
could
to
ruin the
go round.
experiment.
No. It was this table here.
He's had it his whole life.
All right, so you sat down at the table, and then what happened?
Oh, well, first I expressed my displeasure with the design of the menu. And
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've just noticed something.
Yes?
The tablecloth. It isn't the same color as the one the restaurant used on the day in question.
Really?
he's right. The tablecloth was red. I remember because it clashed with the font on the menus.
I don't suppose that means we're gonna need to get a new tablecloth, does it?
Oh, most definitely. One change to the equation could
blood was
ruin
that?
the experiment. Twilight said so herself. Anything stand out as being different? Anything at all?
I've noticed a couple of things.
Me too!
Excellent.
So, like, do you think we're gonna get a Rick and Morty reference in season 6?
A little to the left.
Let's go.
No, my left. A little bit more. No, a little more right.
The cloud over our table looked like an ice cream sundae. Perfect!
So we're like investigating inside jokes.
No. It is barely room
They're trying to
temperature.
explain it,
Garçon!
guess.
Garçon!
Trying to
over here.
recreate it exactly.
No, nothing.
Are you sure there's not something you've missed? Some other detail about your lunch together that you're forgetting?
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I feel we've been pretty exhaustive in our attempts to recreate every single detail of our previous encounter.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Twilight. If you don't get it by now, I don't think you're ever gonna get it.
But it is really important that I figure this out. It's for the good of all Equestria.
Well, perhaps we should have another look at the data we've collected. Of course! There is one last variable that we haven't accounted for.
What?
You!
Me?
You weren't there observing us. No matter how hard we try, we can't possibly recreate our weekend of fun exactly as it happened, because you'll always be watching, and you weren't there.
So you have to watch without them
He
knowing.
makes a good point.
It has only served to prove that moments of levity and bonding between friends simply cannot be recreated so that others might share in the experience.
He makes another good point.
Oh, don't worry, darling. I'm sure there'll be plenty of other chances for you to share in the kind of frivolity we had with Discord while you were away.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll bet they'll be just as hysterical.
Absolutely.
I'm not buying it. Not for a second. There is definitely something else going on here, Spike.
Or maybe there isn't. And you should just drop this whole thing and admit that you're a little jealous.
Even if I'm not able to laugh at what happened, I should be able to figure out why they find it funny, why they think they had this amazing and hilarious time together,
I want
but
Spike
I
to be
can't
right.
figure it out. It doesn't make
I want
sense.
Spike to not be useless.
Some things just can't be explained.
Our friends think something great happened to them while I was away, but no, it was something awful. If we don't break the spell they're under, who knows what terrible things could happen?
Spell?
Come on, Spike. There's no time to lose.
Like a cat.
Discovery family will be right back.
Viewers know what time it is. Time to have some fun.
Probably Navi.
Hey, Titan was up.
But Navi's
We're
better.
just going back to this.
Oh,
Oh,
it probably ended.
is that Titan? Is he Titan?
He's a host.
I think he's
He's wearing
Titan.
a bow tie.
I think he's Titan.
You think he's Titan?
Did they get rid of the discuss? That chat was literally cancer.
Yeah, all chats are.
Okay. I'm just gonna not pay attention to that.
The clashing sound.
Yeah.
It sounds so bad.
They can't hear it though, so
I know,
that's what's
but-
important. Fanatic.staff, what? Like,
Is it just gonna be like the janitor of the Fnatic warehouse?
yeah, that's what I was imagining. No, they
He's fine.
they seem to know how to play.
Monster.
What the fuck is Fanatic staff like?
FNC staff. I know hate you. Is the name of that guy's gun. Because it's Russian. I know hate you. Aquamarine revenge with a Pronac sticker. Huntsman knife.
Okay, I don't know who Fanatic staff is.
Fanatic Vagoo.
Let's see.
LC
VP
staff.
What the fuck is staff? Oh, I want to say VP versus VP staff. I like the new VP logo.
Yeah. Dude, bet on to be decided.
Oh yeah, that's the best team. Should we like just place a YOLO bet on like we don't even know who these teams are
Loser of Mouse.
versus the winner?
Winner of Titan versus Navi. So,
Alright. Oh.
I would assume it'd be LG versus Navi. In the end.
Yeah. God, this thing is stupid. Cloud Pets. Spoilers of any kind will result in an immediate ban. No exception. Oh, I just highlighted poilers.
Poilers, yeah. No
Yeah,
poilers.
No poilers.
No boilers.
Let's go. Nope. Alright, not time to go. Alright, well, let's see
Fallout Tower.
if there are any comments. There
Taz.
are not. Okay. I don't actually know what part of the video this was.
The Galo.
Sengen.
Oh, I know. That's the. Go. Gotta say again. That one?
I don't
think-
remember
I think
that.
that's that.
I really wish we had timestamps in our video
Unmute
because
it.
I don't want to watch the whole thing.
Unmute it.
Thank you.
In what way can you tell that they are
I'm watching
indeed
that.
under a spell?
I'm not letting
They're
you fuck
having
this up.
fun with Discord,
Hey, we haven't
that's
seen
why.
you in like 3 years.
Yeah.
Our friendship with Discord is truly a shock. But who says it is something that we must block?
Trust me, they would never laugh
Really
like that
hope
unless
she
something magical
She's
was
like,
involved.
"Let's
It's not that
poison
funny.
his cock."
I know funny.
All right, this potion will break the spell. Then you will be able to tell.
Wait,
You'll be
if
able to
that's
set
the
that
potion, then what's brewing in your cauldron?
It ties the room together and emits a warm glow. But if I am to be honest, it's just for show.
Just making herself some
I
food.
wonder why she asked us here so bright and early.
Another map adventure, perhaps?
Top adventure. Staring at
Nope,
my ass.
no glowing tushies here. Or maybe it's more of a non-adventure. Maybe she just wants to tell us how last night's slumber went. Hey, gang! Ooh, you look excited! I am excited. We're gonna have fun today. Yes! Just one tiny, minuscule, microscopic thing before fun times. I need every pony to sip this potion to break Discord's spell on you.
What now?
Don't be embarrassed.
Oh my God,
So
Fluttershy.
what if Discord cast a spell on you so you thought you had a great time, and now you have all these inside jokes that you seem to be constantly laughing at? Don't worry, you didn't have your defenses up. I get it.
You're kidding. Twilight, darling. We
Yeah.
simply had a nice time
she
with
usually
Discord.
doesn't
As I recall, we
get
spent much of
angry
yesterday
like that.
afternoon reenacting it for you.
Uh-huh. Or you reenacted what you thought was fun, but really wasn't because you were under a spell that made you think what happened
How much
was
is in
fun.
there?
A lot.
What kind of fertilizer have you had your nose in, Twilight?
Be
Oh my
honest,
God.
The only reason you won't drink the potion is because deep down in your hearts you know there's a chance that
That's a-
Discord has you under his power.
That's a good
Twilight,
expression.
Yeah.
how could you say such a thing? I know Discord still makes mistakes sometimes, but you're accusing him of being downright
That's like the equivalent of
evil.
asking if she's high. I
And
like
to
it.
top it off, you're accusing us of not being able to tell he was up to something. What do you take us for?
Yeah! What do you take us for? Delicious! Got any
You
more,
don't
Twilight?
tell me when I've had
Hi,
enough.
Twilight. The gang mentioned we'd all be hanging out together today.
The gang?
Yeah, the peanut
said gang.
butter
So
hoof
that's just
gang.
like hold.
So much for that whole spell theory.
But it's still not funny. It's funny if you were there. But I wasn't there. I wasn't included. Maybe it's my own fault for staying in and having a booksorcation when I could have been making jokes and memories and having a great time with my friends. But I didn't do that, did I? You all did. You were all there, but... I wasn't there. I missed out. And seeing you having all these jokes I wasn't a part of and couldn't understand made me...
Jealous?
No. The Princess of Friendship can't get jealous.
Sure you can, Twilight. And none of us begrudge you for it.
We're sorry if we made you feel left out. You didn't do anything wrong. You're
Yeah,
allowed to share things
so, like,
that don't
she's
include
you,
me.
And you're allowed to
that's
feel a little
our
jealous about
Counter-Strike
it.
team
You just
that
have to be
doesn't
able
really
to admit
exist.
that that's what you're
That's
feeling,
like
so
whenever
you can
we
let
play
it go.
Counter-Strike without you.
And, you know, not try to make us recreate everything that happened when you weren't around.
Of course, none of this would have happened if I hadn't encouraged every pony not to invite you this weekend.
Sometimes I get in the mood.
They
too.
wanted me to be there? And you convinced them to not invite me?
Well, I didn't think that they should interrupt you, but now I see that we should have. Oh, I feel just terrible.
You don't look like you feel terrible.
Better?
Wait a minute. You didn't suggest not inviting Twilight because you wanted to make her feel left out, did you?
Of course not. That
Bob
whole
Ross.
jealousy thing was just
Mom,
a happy
that picture of
accident.
Bob.
Certainly, we can all agree that Princess Twilight learned a valuable lesson here, that even she can have feelings of jealousy. That she should recognize said feelings rather than try to pretend that she doesn't have them. Did I get the tiniest bit of glee out of watching her try to recreate our weekend of fun in the name of science? Oh, most definitely. But what's important here is that it was never my intent to make Twilight feel jealous. That's something the old me would have tried to do. Aren't you glad I've
Hair
changed?
railroad tracks. While stroking his mustache.
I said, aren't you glad I've changed?
Oranges.
Orange! Like the ones at the Applejack farm. I mean, from this
Applejack
weekend. No?
Farm for Applejack.
Nothing? Really? I thought you'd find this hysterical.
Yes, no. Discord, I think these jokes have run their course.
Only way we find them funny now is if you
Yeah,
put us all
right.
under some
'Cause people
kind
do
of
this.
spell.
Yeah.
Come on. You'd have to be
They
a
just run
complete
every single
crazy
joke
pony
into
to
the
think
ground.
he'd do something like that.
Discord's
What are
now
you gonna
sly.
say next, Pinky?
Yeah.
That we'd all have to drink some weird potion to break the spell?
Well, what's so funny?
Come on, Discord. Do we really have to spell it out for you?
You ever notice in shows like this,
Some pony
whenever
wanna tell
someone
me
says
what's so
something to make
hilarious?
everyone laugh, it's
Any
never funny.
pony? Hello? I'm talking to you. You.
Like,
And
the
you,
funny things
you.
are kind of just brushed
Well,
over by
what's
them.
funny
but
about
things that
spells?
aren't.
I don't get it. I'm being left out, and I feel really bad about it.
Sorry, buddy. Guess you had to be there.
Yeah, tiny orange. I want a tiny orange. Okay, science needs to make that. Alright, that was alright. I like that. Alright, see you next week. Hopefully, do something else. Secrets!